Hello, how's it going? My name is Christoph. We're going to go over some Roblox Studio content today, and this will be a glimpse at some of the content we'll actually be doing within our courses. It'll be essentially like this, except we'll be able to communicate. But other than that, we're going to kind of get an idea of how do we start a Roblox program, or in our case, a game, and what do we do with the language? Because there is a programming part to this, and not a lot of Roblox Studio users know that they can actually edit the code inside. So we're going to take a look at where the code is. We'll look at some examples of code and actually go into more detail on a one-to-one when you register with one of my sessions in Roblox Studio. We'll go over a lot of Lua, being able to structure a program. This isn't your typical kiddie stuff. This isn't your creating a cute little fancy wing that you can attach to someone, which you can do with that too. You can make them animated, whatever, and then you can sell them from Robux. But this is going to be a full-out systematic, even computer scientific based way on structuring a full ecosystem on your Roblox server, including making money, having the ability to make transactions, having the ability to manage individuals' transactions with the Roblox cloud system, saving data, server files, loading and unloading worlds as you progress through your obby or whatever idea you have. And if going to next level, you'd be able to create your own 3D models with Blender, which we can also do. And then you can really create something different. Because you'll see in a moment that we're basically going to be using recreated stuff, or someone else has created it. They put it in a little toolbox and say, hey, you can use it too. But we're going to be the ones creating the next set of generational Roblox content, which is pretty awesome because Roblox has actually grown a lot since I remember my little brother and sister playing this. I never was the biggest fan, but I do play Doors with them once in a while. But I do enjoy really coding. If I ever do go on Roblox, it's going to be in the actual studio because I do enjoy kind of immersing myself in a universe where I can control. I have full coding ability to change the reality of that virtual sense. So we'll be able to essentially see how we can interact with, automate, create AI units, not AI as in the NPCs, no, non-player controlled units, which you can attach AIs to them as well to make them even more intelligent, which requires a bit more thought. However, let's begin. We're gonna actually start here. We're gonna follow this tour because honestly, it's been a while since I have played with Roblox, and lately they've been growing hard. So when we're dropped in, we're essentially dropped in a specific non-play mode. This is editing mode. Anytime we drop anywhere, we're thrown in this navigational sense of movement, blah, whatever. You're using your general navigations. You will have to hold the right click to look around, but you're using WASD to move. Oh, okay. Oh, it saved my plugins. That's nice. What plugins do I have happening here? Avatar importer, toggle handles. Cool, 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 cool. Fair. Everything's still imported like normal. Nice. Okay. Regardless, we'll keep on going from the step by step. So as far as navigation goes, we're moving the camera. We're going forward, backwards. And let's see, up and down, E and Q. Oh gosh, I didn't want to go this far back in the tutorial, but hey, let's go. Zooming camera. Yeah, I kind of use zooming as like a speed moving. It's zooming, but it's infinite zoom. It's just a very quick way to, whoa, move. Okay, so here's where it gets interesting, and I'm happy that they're kind of separating this, and we can actually go through this. I was gonna probably do some fancy little arrows over here, so let's kind of do this right here. I'm glad they're at least giving me the little box here so we can focus. Toolbox. As I mentioned before, this is where all your kind of 3D objects are going to be. Other people make these models and basically upload them to the Roblox space, and it becomes a community tool which can essentially be reused by somebody else. So you'll find a lot of games have either close copies or exact copies of certain objects that you may have seen in a game. Some games keep theirs a little bit more proprietary, which means they don't upload it to the public, but they do use it within their world. They want to keep themselves a little bit more exclusive, And that kind of gives them the ability to kind of sell some exclusive props and attachments, wings, hats, whatever, because you won't see those types of designs in other worlds. So your strategy can also benefit the Robux that you make based on how you present yourself. In the beginning, you always want to be an open developer, give it to as many people as you can, make a hype, and then from there, you're going to drive a crowd towards your particular project, and then you can unleash your final, well polished, clean. I can't. Doors is a clean game, guys. I'm sorry. Doors is a clean game. Let me stop holding this arrow. Doors is a clean game. I like it. Even in its own standalone game, it's a great arcade game. You can go do it, play with friends, challenge each other, and then stop playing it whenever you're done. But it takes time for it to be that clean, that smooth, that random. It even generates randomly. There's more than thought about the code done by the developer than just a static world that never changes and then a monster chasing you throughout that world. That's the difference, right? There's different games out there. But when you're the one running through a randomly generated world that never really catches onto your memory, you never get an idea of, oh, I've been here, I haven't been here, oh, this and that. That game was well thought. And games can be more like that, but it takes thought. You can make small little scripts and programs that'll move small things around, but if you don't have an overall sort of memory of where you were, what you need to get to as your next goal, and every event in the middle, something that happens that may pop out, scare them automatically or progressively based on where they are and how close they are to their goal. All of these are thoughts you have to consider, not just, I'm using Roblox Studio, let me make a game, but that's where you go to with experience.